Are you experiencing midsection weight gain during the menopause phase of your life? And if you are, it can be so frustrating. It can be upsetting. It can have an impact on your self-confidence and how you feel about yourself. Watch this video to the end as I explore 5 reasons that this could be happening to you and 5 ways to combat it. I'm Rachel Holmes and I'm a fitness presenter and educator with over 34 years experience in the fitness industry. Reason number 1 is your metabolic rate is changing. Post 40, studies show that our metabolic rate is getting slower by 8% every decade. And some studies show you need 200 calories less during this phase of our life. So that can mean, and that can be a big reason as to why the weight is starting to creep on, especially if you look back and you're eating pretty much the same as you were in your 30s and early 40s. It can be the metabolic rate. So how can we combat that? Regular strength training. Now, weight training doesn't have to mean going to the gym for hours. It can mean 20 minutes at home with a resistance band, but regular strength training is key. In fact, regular strength training is crucial for all women in the menopause phase of their life and post, because it will help with osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease. I mean, the benefits are huge of regular strength training. And I'll link to some of my Lift, Lean and Prime videos here that you can do at home. Reason number 2 that you could be experiencing midsection weight gain are hormonal changes with the drop in estrogen and testosterone and all kinds of hormonal changes going on. It could mean that your body starts to store excess fat in different areas, namely around your midsection. So again, the way to combat that is regular strength training and moving as much as you can during the day, getting your 10,000 steps in, taking the lift, walking, getting out and about as much as possible is key. And that's going to help burn up more calories. And it does have a cumulative effect over the day. So if you do 20 minutes of strength training at home, and then during the day you're out and about, you're active, you're walking, you're being mindful that you're being as active as possible, this is all going to have a massive impact on those hormonal changes, and you're going to be burning more calories. Is stressful eating. Now again, down to hormonal changes, you might feel that you're thinking differently. You become overwhelmed at simple tasks. Multitasking becomes really difficult. Again, down to those hormonal changes. So if you feel stressed, if you have wild mood swings, one minute you're feeling angry, another minute you're feeling sad, then you're feeling happy. And this can cause lots of stress in the body. That cortisol again is pumped through the bloodstream, and that can have a big impact on comfort eating and emotional eating. You might not even realize it, that when you do experience stress, you start to reach for food. And again, all those calories add up. And if you're doing this in a mindless fashion and you're not even realizing how much you're using food as a stress coping mechanism, then those calories will all add up over the week, over the month, over the year. And that can be a huge cause of weight gain and weight gain around the midsection. So how do we combat that? Firstly, being aware of it, being aware that you are using food as a crutch, aware that you are using food to soothe, to relieve stress, even if it is temporary. So being aware of it is key. And then taking steps to manage your stress. Can you take some things off your plate? Are there things that you no longer need to do or want to do? You know, getting out with nature, walking, meditating, listening to music, showing your feelings, you know, being vocal about how you feel rather than bottling everything up. There are so many different ways that you can manage your stress, and we're all different. Some of us might want to do a hard workout. Some of us want to scream and cry and show our emotions. Some of us want to meditate and be alone. You might want to have a digital detox. Find what works for you, what relaxes you, what helps manage your stress, and then do more of that. Reason number 4 is being less active than you were in your 30s or your early 40s. You might be so busy doing so many different things, yet you're spending more time in your car, you're sitting at your desk for a lot longer, you're sitting looking at your phone for longer periods. Although you're busy, you're being a lot less active. So again, being mindful of that. You need to plan your exercise. Do your 20 minutes in the morning at home. Get out more, work more, walk the dog a little bit more, and be mindful that you are active every single day. And number 5 is we are losing muscle mass as we get into our menopause. Muscular strength and muscular endurance is diminishing if we are not doing regular strength training. And yet another reason to do some regular strength training. And again, I'll link to another video here with an activation band that you can do at home. But there you have it. There are my 5 reasons why you could be putting weight on and midsection weight gain in the menopause, and 5 ways to combat it. What is important to remember that this is completely normal, and so many women experience midsection weight gain. It's to then understand why it's happening and then make a plan to combat it. And good luck. I really hope these videos are helping you. Please subscribe and leave me a comment with a topic that you would like me to address